Hello everybody, welcome back. I have done absolutely nothing between last stream and this. Partly because I've been having some fun with some new games. So that's kind of taken precedence. Anyway, today we're going to go explore reactors a bit more. Just going to hammer that. So yeah, we're going to explore reactors. With the new armor set, we should have an ally to help us fight, which would be great. Let's just jump in that one. Should have really moved this out of the way, because it is just getting in my way. We'll put it, we'll dump it in there. There we go. So, I ideally want to grab some stuff before I go. Hello there, Farsight, welcome. I want to see if I can grab maybe one of these deatomizer weapons before we head there, because it is quite a strong weapon. We just need one laser emitter. We have enough staples to do that. In fact, if we can take out a few of these robots, we could actually make our last two upgrades from this bench as well. So we're going to do that. We're going to make... Go out in the dark and see if we can get 4 of these lovely things. And just so I don't lose it, it can just get shoved there. Right. I've got under 200 ammo in there. I've got my laser pistol, I've got my spear and my electro thrower, and of course I have my ghostly ally. We're going to go to the hydro plant. Also, with the sprinting skill at 20 in this arm, I run really fast. My ex was just like, yeah, I'm going to stay behind and fight. Okay, so 2 robots there, one's going to be in a building, there's 2 actually in there, which potentially I can cheat. No, it's not that way, it's up one bit more. Now it's this way. Right, we can use this. Flip to here. That's fine. Can't jump that high at the moment. Who needs to jump that high when I can just do that? Right. And why what? I don't want to waste ammo on this. Should really just kill himself. Then obviously my exor is gonna also get in the way here. So it's debating whether to jump in there. Let's have a peek through the window. How's he doing? Oh, there's no window there at all. That's not what I expected. Honestly thought there was like a window there. He's around the corner as well, so I can't actually just open this door that's soft. Yeah, you deal with him. I'll deal with the robot. Has he come back on yet? He's over there. I think the Exel's kind of... Took a grenade to the face. Okay, now jump down. Die. Wait, that's something. Oh no, I'm in the wrong area. I don't want to be here. Where's this go? Perfect. This way. Well, that didn't go as planned. Caught by the railings. Also, might help if I choose to respawn him.
Check-in approved.
In itself, it's on grenades. Perfect. I don't have to do much. Oh yeah, my ammo's actually in there. Don't think the bots can kill themselves with their own grenades. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can. The grenades are just explosives. They don't... This is not going how I wanted. Get back in. is now open. So it can actually come out if it was smart, and it's smart because it gained awareness of the door. There we go. Get a good few shots in with me shotgun at the end there. Right, so gained a couple of things. Gained the CPU, which is what we wanted. There is actually a lot of stuff here, but not a lot of stuff I'd like to take. This place would actually make a decent base as well. So if you wanted to hold up in the sort of here, you've got the shelving units you can put stuff on, you've got all this sort of area with windows looking out. It does make a decent place to sort of throw down stuff. I would like to take a load of this stuff, but I'm already loaded up, so I don't know if I can. Where is my vacuum? You see what I can pick up and where potentially have to drop the rest into one big pile and do this in a couple of trips. Okay, what's in this? Just that. That. Okay, we will quickly do a couple of trips to and from, because I don't want stuff to despawn. Need bones to repair that.
Oh, what do you seek?
We don't seek anything, Myron. You are safe today. Okay. Okay, so try and get back there now so I can claim what was left.
There's chaos here.
Do admit, I feel like I did better because I had the X-Wall on my side there. Otherwise, I feel like I would have just lost a lot more than I did, to be fair. there is one more robot in that building, so I might try going melee to see if that does any better. I think if there's both me and the Exor hitting it, it may not know who to hit. Send that back so I don't have to wait for it next time. And zoom. So some of the stuff even came out here. Not even sure. One word, deatomizer. That is what we are trying to go for. In literally all honesty, that is what we're going to try and make. And it'll be the first thing I do. Still couldn't grab everything. And I've almost cleared out the whole area as well. Okay, one more trip.
What do you seek?
Myron, not now. We're probably going to make the deatomizer first. Because obviously that only requires 2. Even though obviously I do want to make... there was 2 other things I wanted, one for each piece. Which is why I said something about getting 4. Oh yeah, the upgrades for the workbench, that was it. That was the path I wanted. While I'm here, might well clear out the whole area, and no point leaving bits and pieces. Can leave that, can leave that. Yeah, I reckon this place would actually make a decent little base, and it's only got the one entrance, so you only need to sort of put defences along here to stop stuff getting in. Yeah, you could put stuff by the windows and have that sort of defended. And if you really wanted to, you could have this area out here with some stuff in it. Can this be reclosed? No, it can't. That's a shame. Right. So, there is a robot here. Okay, I thought we were... those movements. I don't like that. I do feel like I'm out of my depths here. Hello there, Link. Welcome. Welcome to my war zone. Yes, I'm being irradiated from via radiation forms. What more do I want? Ah! Just have a mid-fight snap. It's all good. I'm now the one in the corner. I shot me through there. Okay, I'm now surrounded by fire. I'm in danger. Aha, we won! We win, we win. And I'm full again. Typical. Drop that, drop that. I'll come back for them. No, I didn't want you, did I?
I must say, I am feeling a bit under the weather.
Okay, we're gonna have to come back because the radiation's building up higher than I would like. But of course, it shoots the moment I get in the shower.
Hey.
Okay, staples there. We'll put the reinforced CPUs there. Everything else is fine. Back this. Right. Let's make the deatomizer. Almost forgot. Need that back. One deatomizer. Now, this one requires laser power, so that's why I've got the laser collector. But we have two modes for this. We can either shoot normal laser, which is your nice blue one, and that can last for quite a long time. Or if we go right click, we change fire mode, and get this nice high power. Of course, it does. It will literally disintegrate things, but it uses up the battery so much quicker. Which is why I'm going to take that.
Anything you need?
And I'm going to take this with. That can just sit there for a moment. Bioscrap can go there. Let's go shoot some robots. Because with this laser now, we should be more than a match for them. This laser is also going to come in so handy with other places, especially going into reactors. I was about to say, did I leave that behind? But no, my teleport is in my inventory. Right, so we should just be able to run straight through. There are guards, soldiers, and obviously composer, but they're not a threat to me. So we'll try on this one first. Even high-powered mode was not. Eh? Okay, high-powered mode did work. It just sort
A sip
of
of water would suffice.
self-destructed in the end. Okay. So what do we? Yeah. Got these bits. Can we that for the moment. Like that. You don't have to fix these ones together either when you recharge them, which is great. You just need to do that when you want to power them. That's definitely on the order there. I should go grab the last few bits that actually drop off this guy as well. Yeah, it feels strange to be on guard. Okay. So we've actually got one more robot here, and I'm feeling good about my chances. So if I take out this one, I know I've taken out the fire. There we go. See how much easier that was compared to other times I had to try and do stuff like that. Right, let's head on back quick. Try aiming for the eye. If you damage the chest and deplete it, those bots specifically won't die. They will start taking damage in the head area. Yeah, I know. I should really aim for their weak points, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't really want to. I know it sounds stupid, but to be fair, the deatomizer literally rips things apart anyway, so see, this is no reason for wanting to colour it and stuff. Then I could know what's what. Don't have enough charge, so we need to get that charged up again before I can do anything else. We can deposit what I've got though. With the extra few bits, just dump in there for the time being. Right, what else do I need for these upgrades? I need a distribution pad and a large crate. Okay, well they shouldn't be too hard. Okay, one large crate. And I need another stapler, the jailbroken CPU, and 4 energy bricks. Okay, so a stapler and jailbroken CPU. Do I have any... You're a portal fish, you're a ISO, you're portal fish fillets. Don't have any anti-fish stuff. I also know that I gotta do some food at some point. To the labs.
Oh.
Hang on. One room that I never really checked. No stapler. Have fun, Axel. Why are you running over there? The thing's in there. That's it. Go play. There you go. Well done. Oh, money. Just sort of poke my head in random areas there. Stapler. That's what I wanted. It's a normal mushroomy pack. Don't see the red one anymore, so must not have spawned around here this time now. Ultimate fire mode. Get its attention, and we get it to come to us. I do feel a little bolder taking on things now when knowing I've got an ally on my side. As well as this laser. Duct tape is always useful. It is. We will repair things in a minute with it. Okay, so that should be all I need for the distribution pad. And that should also give me what I need. Hang on. Distribution pad, got all that. Need one of these. To make one of those. To then make one of those. And then press the wrong button there. Upgrades. Right. Spontaneous matter
For what
synthesizer,
do you seek?
now unlocked.
I perceive a distinct
Metabolic
lack of
temporal
snacks.
field, now unlocked. That is all our upgrades. So, while I'm here doing little bits and bobs, the bench will actually stop me from feeling hungry, thirsty, or need the toilet and such less. And this little thing, every now and then, will start putting items in here. I'm not actually sure how often it does it, so it's more just a wait, see, watch. What was here? I feel like I've now lost something that was there, but I don't remember what I had.
Power down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your top priority.
You leave the base and suddenly get hit by your hunger, thirst, and need to shit. Yeah. But like when you're leaving your house for something and then you realise, oh no, I need to do this real quick. Right, let's repair these. Okay, so that's fine. Charging wise, that. Okay. Still not sure what
You desire what?
Oh no, I know what it was. It was because I was carrying that. That's why I favoured another slot. Right. I remember things. I still bring good. Consume another one of these. Because again, best food. Should really make some more soups. Do I have any more that needs to be... Yeah, I've got 2 theoreticals here. That one I'm still missing something. Another theoretical. Another theoretical. Actually got a couple of theoretical stuff to do. But I don't feel like making soups. Everything's grown, so we can actually harvest. The corn hasn't grown, so the corn's still in growing stage. Okay, so it does get a little bit slow, but I wouldn't say by much. It's just getting hammered by those two on my end. Just we'll come back for his stuff.
Warning. Biological incursion detected.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm under attack, so to speak.
I believe I need to, defecate.
Yep, we'll deal with that in a minute. Something foul lurks. I will say, this would be the one thing that I like the Cascade armor for. Because I could run around and sort of have the enemies highlighted to me.
Heya.
Don't hear nothing shooting yet. Why, thank you. That was a loud roar. It's an armored one. Let's see how well much this current connection. Not that good if he's in the base. Where'd he go? Hunt. Hunt for it. Yeah, now feels more. Good. Surprisingly, it didn't get much damage off on that, so that's a bonus. Okay, so these did take some damage apparently. I'm not sure what from. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, it's that one. Oh well. Just have a sleep, ignore the blood on the floor, it's fine, it's not mine. Okay, I think powers came back as well, so it is more than mine. I think it's time to explore some of the reactors. And I want to take this with me. I'm just thinking though, do I want to take anything else with me? Possibly, yes. Probably going to take those two. This is why I need the upgraded glitch pack. Just for the extra storage, but to be able to keep the food on me. And that.
Attention, this sector is under precautionary security measures.
What do I need?
Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
Portal fish. Okay, that's being weird apparently. Okay, raw Exor Heart I've got. Portal fish I've got. Transcendium I've got. And then it's whatever was needed there. Don't think. Was it this? That's something leggings. It was just that. Right, excuse me a moment. I hear my disc current shooting at something. Don't think it was him, because obviously he would have taken more than 2 shots. The portal fish. The portal fish. I knew I kept you alive for a reason. So that's still the freezer slot, so that can actually stay there. Love it. Right, that can just get dumped in there for the time being. My only doubt... This is the only thing I hate about the glitch pack. Is that the slots are put in like a diamond formation. So everything's sort of like, hey, you gotta choose where you want it now. No, we don't want to play second. We want to free it. But it does now mean that I've got a little bit more storage along with all the other bits. The leggings. So I need 2 platings. Now I can keep my anomalies in our warming slot. True. Kitchen knife. Do I have a kitchen knife? Of all the things in my kitchen, I don't have a kitchen knife. Get out of the way, desk. Do I have one? Kitchen knife. I'm gonna craft this chef's knife, because that's gonna be handier than my other stuff, and I will no longer get bio scrap as something I cut up. Do I still have, actually, going back on your comment there about keeping anomalies in a warm slot, do I actually have any left? No, I don't. Oh well. Right. Let us charge this up. Well, that's charging. We're just gonna tear stuff that apparently got damaged. I'm not sure how it got damaged. Right, now we can take a trip to Reactors. We're going this way. Go there. No, we don't. So, activate Dusk Reactor. It's the only place we've got at the moment.
Check-in approved.
Now this is where we actually start fighting gatekeepers, and they are a lot more powerful than these. Still got some border troops around here. Still had an Exor and a Peck there. Pretty sure there's an invisible enemy over there as well. But here we go. You can already see one of the newer enemies, the Mr. Dogs. Not a fan of Mr. Dogs. While they don't use normal weapons, they shoot this found one weapon useful, magnetic crossbow. Better if it's the upgraded version. Magnetic crossbow is probably one of the best weapons, I will admit that. Also laser grenade. Yeah, that can be quite handy. So I know this is like shortcut territory, and that's just the lift we saw up there. See, that's locked from the other side. hard and fast. That's it. Deal with the Reactors for a second. While I grab those. Forgot changing torches. Got it. A lot of new bits. A lot of new stuff. Okay, so this arcane scrap's going to be very useful.
Let's just burn him and blow.
I don't know why I took the paper. I don't need the paper. I can take that. I don't need those. Just going to make sure I get all my routes open quick. Nothing needs repairing, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, can open that one. Open that one. That's a nice shortcut ramp. I feel like the bigger crates should actually give you more loot, but they don't. They seem to give you roughly the same. Okay, so I want to open this. This is going to help for later. Because you can't open from the inside, and there's two doors that both open on the outside. Also got that big guy to deal with when we can get round there. He likes to pounce and jump a lot, so it's very annoying. And obviously before you say anything in the chat there, I am only going for certain crates. Especially the ones that I know are the newer ones. I'm also going to try and not blow up here because these guys are new pests called plutonic pests, and they have the plutonic carapace. I do want staples. Staplers are a must. Power cell, shielding slots. I think there is a soldier here. Now these guys are a pain. You want to take them out quickly, or else they have like a personal hard light shield on them, and that's the part that gets annoying, because then you're trying to sort of fight through that. That's like we want the transuranic super alloy. That's what we're going to need later. Money. We'll take money. You have nothing. Okay. Yeah, no night vision yet. But we will get there. We will get there. There is an upgraded one, which changes the screen from obviously the blue to... Oh, no, it changes it from green to blue. And it has less sort of buzzing to it. Well, he just disintegrated. Also, I feel like it'd be kind of cool to make a base here somewhere, because then you got like this kitchen area with like the 8 burners straight up. But I'm just not sure how well it would work. I mean, you have these little rooms in the back, and you can actually have these rooms here as well.
After my last conversation with IS-012, I find myself increasingly sympathetic to its plight. It
I'm
is
also
highly
full.
intelligent and appears genuinely benign. Some elements of its story do not entirely satisfy my doubts, but I am coming to believe we may have unjustly contained this creature.
Carson spawns
If
here
I
on
can verify
occasions.
a
I
few
met her
key
here.
facts,
Yeah, she will
we may
literally spawn
ultimately
anywhere that
revisit
has a
it.
kitchen. So you don't have to worry too much about her not turning up at times. It'd just be more when she turns up. Now again, I am being picky with what I pick up. Also, it's not just the one burner over there. You've got this other one here, sort of thing, with a fridge right next to it. So you have a coffee machine here as well. You've got a slushy machine over there. You've got vending machines. Literally, this whole area feels like a really good place to build a base. Because you have coffee machine there so you can make the mugnades, you've got a slushy machine there to make slushy bombs, both vending machines for food and drink. You've got toilets over here as well. Toilets here if you want them. And then you've got the rooms in the back, you've got this little open area here. He's already starting to fight over there. This is what I mean about them, they have like this personalised hardware shield. And that's what makes them harder to kill. Because you've got to get through the shield before you can get to it. No, you can... Well, you know what, we'll take that bit. Okay, that way is locked. How are we looking? We're still on daytime, that's fine.
Just another cleanup job.
Give me the knife. Didn't want the skull. Go away. I swear they are everywhere. Right, let's open that door. So that now gives us a view of the tram, and obviously back round to here and back down. So another little shortcut. Any more of those new crates? Steel cable might be nice. There was an energy cell near the broken forklift. So there is. Also a charger. Don't use a charger. Ooh, that burnt. Nothing behind there. Rebar's always nice to have. Okay, what's round? Those. Reloading please. Took a shot, shot me own exhaust. Take the stapler. Magazines, books. There really isn't much here. Okay, so I know this part works. And we'll repair that. That's all we got. It's stable. Okay, so this is actually the talking about the alloy thing I just mentioned. That's what we've got to make. Digital ore, obviously that's what we've made from thingy. There's normally a zombie in here. We can use the duct tape to that.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. Our assumptions around the Exor and its progeny have been revealed to be completely false. In the first instance, they have created a highly complex and ordered societal existence in Antiverse 2. We are forced to regard them as sentient, and possibly even intelligent. But this is not the only
But we're going to have one of the big guys.
There is no escaping the fact. The Exor, the pest, the peccary, none of them are native to the world we're finding them on. Something brought them here. The crux is the monument at the center of their settlement. Not a structure, but a weapon. A warhead. Indeed, increasingly, I am sure the creature is not natural at all. A bioweapon designed to be introduced to the region and cleared out.
Disintegrating tool. Ay. Inventory full. Well, of course it's full. Picked up random stuff I don't need anymore. Trying to keep a few slots open for the bits I do want. Okay, my headlight just died. I kind of wish you could make shelves like this as part of the base stuff. It'd be really nice to make my own sort of area then with those. Okay, so in there is another exchanger, and I'm gonna go in there in a second to show it. Just clearing out. You want to avoid these guys as well, because they actually explode on impact. So it will hit you and then go boom, and then you won't get any loot or any drops. So do be careful about that. Why is there shit in the bin? Put it down the toilet, you dirty people. Oh, there's another one of those big guys. Where did he come from? Probably in there. Didn't get anything off him, but he literally just disintegrated. That's fine. So yeah, we actually want to unlock 2 areas here while we're here. So I'm gonna switch to using the shotgun's flashlight. So don't think it was this way. No, it's not. So if you wanted to sneak past the big guy that's here, you can get up here before he sees you. Just wait for him to sort of move away. But we want to go this way, because we're going to unlock a little side. Seriously, you got in the way as I took a shot. Sometimes you're a pain in the butt. So yeah, you want to jump down here, and then there we go, one of those caves in. Around here you're going to have some enemies. But you can unlock this way. And again, you've got a nice little kitchen here if you want to build a base in this sector. These cupboards don't work because they are mainly broken. But I don't know, this place seems a bit useless to make stuff. Quills go away. I should make use of one of the plug sockets while I've got time, but at the same time it's just easier to keep running. Right, so that takes us back out. But we want to did not want pens. Did not want pens at all. I don't know why we just got a compendium for the gatekeeper witch.
All these years of progress.
So you got some stuff in here as well. Little pest by the door.
What was that sound?
Right, but it's her we want to see. I'm not sure why.
Those levitating incinerators and their friends have overrun our facility, as you probably noticed. I do wonder, though, what contraptions they've pilfered to create flames of such a fascinating shade of blue. Perhaps... Oh, snap out of it, Tengu. The gatekeepers have wrested the dark lens from the Order, yes, but they've no intention of using it to help us. And now they can go wherever, perhaps whenever they want. It's high time we figured out how to escape this pit before one of those hovering crypt keepers cremates us. I swear, this would be simpler if we weren't on backup power, but there's nothing to do about that. Is there?
Well, I mean, that's why we're turning on the reactors, love. We are trying to get power back. Okay, so that basically takes us in a loop around there. That's fine. We can go... Okay, the other one was the plutonic one, so that's up this way. So, same sort of way as before. We're just going to take its detour off. So it is nighttime now. So, normally go this way. That's locked from the other side. So we want to go along here. And then poke our head in here. So, like I said, here is a exchanger here, and you can exchange carapaces, the plutonic ones, for the blood. We want to remember that for later, because that will be how we what's the word? That'd be how we get our resources for rockets. Okay. Ow. Okay, so there was a plutonic pest in here that's just blown up on me. This is why I don't like them. Taking out the power cell.
I could certainly use it.
Bit too much of everything. What do we not need? We'll take that. The glue can be dropped. That can stay here. Okay, so we are filling up. We'll probably turn those that cloth into bandages. So that gives us that. Take the glue back for a bit, I guess. So I think there was a vent here that needs to be done before the power comes back on. course, I've got my gravity cube on. Yeah, there it is. Right. So this went to... Okay, so that's that way there. There's an XOR here. Looks like power's just come back on as well. Ooh. Okay, and that's the way into here, which we can unlock. Sweet. Okay, so we are full up on stuff. I would like to make my way around the rest of this area before... You like the plant toolboxes? I believe they hold a bit more than the regular ones. Boxy, do you have anything? You have mushroom and a fire extinguisher. How useful. Carry those for me. 3 upside my slots. Here. I want to find a plug so I can plug in my stuff. TV, gatekeepers, allies in space. Nope. Shut up. That one.
I'm ravenous.
Repair that. So that is what the sound is from? What, the TV? Just the weird... It's a bit of an annoying one. I'm gonna move it. Can shove it on the floor over here. And we can use this as my little... where I'm gonna put stuff. Tape. No, the Good Morning Children thing. Yeah, she screams it every now and then. Every sector seems to have its own sort of person, announcer, or its own sort of ambient way of doing it. So it's a nice little detail, don't get me wrong. The Discord soundboard. I didn't realise that. Boxy, you're in the way. Right. Let's take a brief... Seriously, Box, you're in the way. Any more... I'm not seeing any more duct tape. Just realised I didn't plug the battery, I just plugged it straight into the mains, because obviously I wanted to get on with it. consume 2 of those. Just to get my hunger first up. Last vial. Drink that to do the rest of it first. Have a sit down for a moment. Let's have a look. Are we... Is that going up, or is it just going to stay there? I feel like it's just going to stay there. So, box, you're annoying and useless. Go away! I feel like drop kicking the box. Just like off the side of the hydro dam. Be like, bye bye. That's better. I freed up my other 2 slots again. Right, so we're back to everything charged and ready to go. Now, door over here. So that leads us back out here. Has the Mr. Dog? No, he hasn't respawned yet. Box is useful occasionally. Yes, okay, I will admit he is usefully occasionally. Occasionally useful. But honestly, for what he is, I feel like they should have gave him more inventory space. At me. Die. Okay, well done. You shot the bio scrap that came out of it. Right. Really want to find a key for this, because that's one of the special crates. And runic crates, there's only so many of them. Right. Almost at my weight limit. But I know I've only got so many... Okay, I didn't even get a chance to really back up. I tried backing up and got hit. Never mind. You're dead. This guy's going to shoot a rocket launcher at me. I'm not sure why he does it. Nice headshot. PETN, so cluster grenades, rocket launcher, destination cord. Drop the lodestone as well. One big barrel boom there. Some more plutonic blood. You're not carrying anything I need you to carry. So you're really not useful. Warning crate so we can come here for stuff. Actually, if you're going to carry stuff that's useless, drop that. I'll drop that. Do not. Did you just pick that up again, you useless little thing? There. Now you can have that. Right. So button doesn't seem to work right now. Surprise, surprise.
Dr. Derek Mance, Cascade. As we explore the functionality of temporal portals,
when you come in here,
feel out some of their behaviors.
I'm going to give you a little bit of advice.
Bulldozers to make origami.
Do not panic.
Dr. Yannick is making progress.
Yeah, drop the fire scrap. That's a good idea.
Perforational behavior, however, remains an obdurate
that can
mystery.
sometimes be useful.
For instance,
yeah, do not panic when you come in here.
Resident sector gardens.
You're going to go down the ladder course, you could just drop down. It's up to you. There is this guy. Sort of Blair Witching in the corner. Okay? As far as I'm aware, it's not hostile unless you attack it. So that's going to open that. It can't go out that door, so we're fine with that. I see a couple of these crates. I want to potentially take what's in there. So yeah, you've got this massive open area, and that thing does not attack you unless it's provoked. So it's fine. Again, we need a transuranic super egg. We're going to need a lot of that throughout this. But that's why I've opened up that gate. Because now I'm over my weight thing. The guy respawns and he gets hostile if he notices you. I mean, I'll be honest, I've walked clean up to him before and never been attacked. And I mean like right up in front of him. So unless they changed it, I'm going to test it. If he gets hostile, I will literally teleport out because we got to go back to base. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's angry. Okay. He's big and he's angry. He should be fine. I was gonna say that the room's actually a nice place to build a base if you think about it, because it's got the massive water tank in there. But I don't think dealing with the neighbours is such a good idea.
Could use a short.
Oh, I'm tired again. Right. We get that charged up, get that charged up. What needs charging? Everything. Do that. Do that. Turn that off. Let's get me empty again. I feel like I want to take this. I want to shove it in this one. Along with these. Speaking of chests, we're actually going to need probably a new one to fill in.
I believe I need to defecate.
It's fine, we're sorted in a minute. For now, we're going to shove those in there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Right. Deal with toilet. At least now we can literally run straight in there and turn the dust reactor straight on once I've got the alloy. Okay. So F is charged up. Tech scrap to repair that. Where's the duct tape? Duct tape to repair that. To be honest, you was unpleasantly surprised to find out that the big guy respawns. I mean, I think it's nice that he respawns, don't get me wrong, because at the moment there is only 2 of them in the game, and obviously not having them respawn means you can only get a limited amount of certain bits. Let's get some of my stuff unlimited. So that's the Serenkov leg plates. You basically get a whole set of power up. So if you're familiar with Fallout, this stuff is basically power. So drop shields, very nice, literally throw it down, you get a shield pop up. Hard light shield, this is what I want. This is what I need. But I need another eye, the charge shield, and the alloy. The hard light bridges, these can be used. So they're like standard bridges, but they go for much longer. You just need to power them with a laser. But the best part I find about them is you can also use them as doors. And I know that sounds really weird, but if you place them, say, above a doorway, aiming down, you can actually make a door. And enemies can't destroy it because they can't get to the bridge. They can't walk through the bridge that's being produced. It's really neat. So worth it for the cost of them because they're like an eye, so you got to fight those Mr. Gogs a lot. Digital gold, arcane scrap. It's easy enough to get. You just got to consider if you want it. Okay, rocket launcher, but I don't have the other stuff just yet. So anything else that needs to be crafted in order... No, not seeing anything else. Okay, so I would really like one of these shields, but at the same time I'm not really using shields that warrant me having it. The bridges would be nice, especially having like a pedestrian one so I can get to and from Fossier without having to go in the water or take that random little jump. At least until I can fit in a salvage station there, that would be nice. I feel like drop shield would be nice because then I can, at least then I can throw a shield down, but I need another arm. And it is tempting to try and make this radiation armor as well. It's like its bonuses are nice because like if you're not wearing a suit, items that are radioactive are weightless, and the more radioactivity that you have, the faster you move. That's on 2 pieces. But on the full set, it's when you're not wearing a suit, items radioactive are weightless. Obviously the same stuff is brought, and then it's additionally, the more irradiated your body is, the more your health regenerates. But there's also a trinket that makes you irradiated. I think I get it if I craft this. Hey, teleporter pads! That is what we want, and jetpack. Didn't realise this was part of it. Now it is. It's not going to be that, it's going to be a jump pad, isn't it? Yeah. So we could make a jetpack, which allows us to have flight. The plutonium keychain. That's what I was just saying. This one irradiates the wearer, passively causing radiation buildup. And then teleportation pads. This is what you need. This one I remember you need the ichor for. So, and you need to build 2 of them each time, or else you can't use it. So, I'm actually tempted to build one of these. 2 reinforced CPUs. Can definitely make another one of those. I'll make 2 more of those actually. Lodestone.
Hiya.
Didn't. Hey, the corn's harvestable. So we finally have all our crops growing. Some item upgrades should be unlocked now. They should be. Like the Nukovac and the energy pistol apparently. Let's have a look. So the Nukovac needs a night essence, but our battery grows double and we'll be able to suck up projectiles and such. Possibility. And if I had the reinforced CPU and 2 projection matrices, we can upgrade the laser pistol. Its battery would change. Unrelated note, soup from corn is very filling, both hunger and thirst. I will have a look at that. Okay, so I need 1 night essence, 1 CPU from that, and technically 2 CPUs and a lodestone. So I'd need 3 CPUs, that's 3 robots, and then another lodestone, that's Canaan. Okay. We're gonna... What's in this? Stapler, capacitor, wood. I'm gonna leave both of those in there, because with those taking up slots, they will actually start to produce, so we get more of those in there, which is useful. Can make my own lodestone. Yeah, I know. But even if I made my own lodestone, I mean, can it burn it? That's the question. Because if I could just leave it, I could go and take out the robots, then come back. Yeah, sorry. Let's do it. Oven. Shove that in there. Apparently it's the only oven recipe that doesn't burn. Wonderful. In that case, Mr. Reaper, I need one of your night essence. Never thought I'd run willingly into this place on my own. No. Go away. Gimme. Run away. Right. That's one thing got. Hi, bye. I think the Exor's just chasing him now. Right. Take out 3 robots. The 3 easiest ones to take out would be the 2... It'd be the ones inside the buildings. But then if I take out the one on that building over there, and then go for him and then the one on the bridge, I should be fine as well. Send that back. Get my laser. I'm surprised that sniper up there hasn't... If it hasn't respawned or just doesn't care about it. Up here. Change to alternate fire. And just go nuts. Dealt with him. Now I know I could open up the door and just go in and out easy, but I'm actually worried that if I do, the robot then sort of gets a new patrol route, and I don't want that. But ideally I want to kill it before it can change into attack mode. Okay, some more stuff. Actually going to go in there and take out the other 2 as well, because I've got... He doesn't get a new route, but it allows him to go outside if he tries to run there, and the one from outside can get to the roof, and that's the big alpha one.
Where are they hiding the evil?
I thought this guy was meant to be rare. Let's hope I've got enough battery now to take out these last few bots. Yep, still got some left in it. Might actually get it done before power goes out. Nice. Perfect run. do need to get more charge now, though, before we can use anything else. Let's see what I can do. So, I need the 2 projection matrices. There, which means I need liquid crystal. Damn it. That's gems, at least. 3 of those split there. I'll be back.
Heya.
Kind of want to end this little stream on getting some good gear again, as well as completing Dusk Reactor, because that's when we then have to start going, oh yeah, we need to do different reactors. On the floor. Die. Oh, I destroyed the crate, the shelf. There. I will say having the actual fight for me is also a nice thing. 2 of those. I will have to go get some more gems at some point. 1 laser pistol updated. So this thing has obviously a nice red tint to it now. Looks all fancy. It is a bit more powerful. And it does shoot a red laser. Which is quite handy as well. I should really get rid of the stuff I'm carrying. Might help my inventory. No space. Got a little bit of space. Got no space. They can go in there. And ready for that. Thank you.
All vacant perforations will be
Portal
reset.
walls have now respawned
3,
or reset.
2, 1. Reset complete.
Where's all this stuff spread out over here? Don't understand. Yeah, well. Right. How are we doing for... I think I'm fine for that for the time being. Right, so yeah. Laser pistol, a little bit more damage, now shoots a red beam instead of a blue one. Which is fine. It still keeps the being able to recharge it from the side. So yes, it may be slow, but you still have it. It doesn't charge from the trinket anymore though. And you can't charge it from the chargers, you have to charge it with laser power. So...
anything you need?
Again, you lose a few aspects of it, just to gain that sort of extra strength boost. This one's going to be a nice upgrade. Because now, that has more battery. It's just a shame the model doesn't look any different on here. Despite looking different in the hotbar. Okay. So, we now have the nuke vac. I'm just going to dump that in there as well. Okie dokie. Charge that up. Okay. We are getting there. Isn't really gonna need it, but get that repaired. Get that repaired. I'm gonna have to make some more ammo at some point. In the meantime, let's get back down to that dust reactor and plug in this alloy stuff. Actually, no, wait. Grayson, why are you stood next to my turret? I remember I left a lodestone in there. Cool, we have a lodestone. Teleport pads. So I needed one more of these, which is easy enough. We can make 2 of these, and I actually do have a use for them. Quantum pick. That is probably the best weapon you can have in this game, because you can literally launch it at enemies' heads. So doesn't matter where you are, you launch it, you're done. But it will always come back to you. Right, I'm going to place this one here. And this may seem really stupid, but we want to set it. Just going to set it to alpha, just for the time being. And we're going to... Oh, no, don't do this to me. Be very... Fine.
I've got a few things.
Shut up, Grayson. We'll put it here instead. We're going to use this as a little reassurance and stuff. We don't need metal. We have got another capacitor now, so it is working, just slowly. Industrial battery. Just going to make one of those. Let it charge on there. Did it take the metal? It did take the metal. Take that. Right. So that's there. Now. Also, laser katana is odd. If it's powered, you get bonus damage from blunt weapon skills, and when depleted, it gets bonus damage from sharp. Gives only sharp XP with attack. I'm not really sure about the laser katana, because you can also attack from range with it, because when you swing, that laser goes distance. So it's quite good. And obviously when the battery's out, it's then sort of done. I look grimy, but apparently I'm not dirty. We'll soon fix that though. Right. We're going to finish off. I just want to get back to reactors. Because we're going to... I don't have... damn it. Hang on. Just realised I need one of those alloys to plug in. That's 5 alloys I've used literally so quickly. But to be fair, That's 2 upgraded tools. Weapons, tools, whatever you want to call them. One that we can actually pick up grenades and throw back. It's still a good weapon when depleted, just no bonus laser damage nor extra range. You use both to make the teleporters. I know I used both to make the teleporters, I was stupid.
Oh.
I used the 2 that I literally used 2 to make the teleporters. I used 1 in the laser pistol, and then I used 1 in the nuke vac. There's the invisible one. Right. Oh, wrong side. This side. That mister got better not respawned. Nope, good. Run, 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 run. Luckily we can, like I did this earlier, we can run straight through. That guy shouldn't be angry at me anymore. He should just sit there Blair Witching in the corner. We should be able to plug it in. Hop back over here. And turn it all on. Oh look, crate. Don't mind if I do. Go. That's the first reactor. Talk to Dr. Khan, who is back over by the tram. Cool. Like I said, there's a massive water tank here.
Well done, my terrifically tatterdemalion friend. I continue to be impressed with your acumen and daring-do. It's really rather a silver lining to all this chaos. And we're one step closer to escaping it, thanks to you.
Huh.
Now, I've had a look around, and it's as diabolical as I had feared. The scientists down here have a central fusion reactor powering the Waygate. In other words, we do need all 4 reactors. I noticed a blast door activated near the original station leading to Cloud Reactor. I thought I heard some yelling, but it's hard to tell in this acoustic anathema. The blast door is not far from here at all, just back the way we came. On the tram, of course.
I don't like you. Right. Explore Cloud Reactor. So obviously that's back the other way. The chef's knife is better for the task, no bioscrap. I think I'll always go for a knife to cut things up, to get the parts I need. Because yeah, no bioscrap from this, it's easier. Then I can just use the vacuum sparingly to get stuff picked up. Also, with the new battery, this should stay fully charged, because obviously of the less times I'm using it. Okay, so we want to go to Cloud Reactor. We're going to open the door. So that goes there. And apparently we have to jump through this lovely pool of radiation. Hello there.
Hey, good to see you. And just wait. I know how it looks. Look, normally I'm all about the gatekeepers. Love those guys, especially when they're around. But they did shut down the fusion generator and caused a bit of a mess.
Slightly
Now, don't get me
concerned
wrong,
that
they
it's
had the right
just
idea. We have
here.
been invaded, and the last thing we want to do is give those genocidal
The most
Aquarians
unfortunate
a free
guy in the
pass to,
facility.
you know, that other facility.
I'm not
I
sure
totally
about
get
that because he pops
But
up later on and
here's
he's
the
like
thing. Nuclear power is one of the
stood on
safest
a
sources of energy there
pest
is,
things
but you
and then
can't
stood
just
against the
go
wall
turning it
with an
off whenever
Exor
you feel
under
like it.
him.
You know, it's not a television. It's not. You
It's
get
like
it.
he's here,
You
hazmat
seem
suit
capable.
around his
I
waist,
am a little busy. So if
trying
you could
to
get the nuclear reactors back
block a
online,
hole
we can
with his
restart
hand.
the central fusion generator and sort this place out. Someone's already taken care of the Dusk reactor, so the other three just need a little work. They all look like this bad boy behind me, but actually operational. This one's not going to help anybody. Oh, one thing. A small rule? They're pretty intense about security down here. Who knew, right? I'm going to just leave that one with you, but these are unusual times, so I didn't give you this information, okay? Totally wasn't me, all right? Any questions?
None at all, thank you very much. Gate key tier 6, wonderful. We're gonna open up this door so that we never have to go through that pool of lava. Pool of lava? Pool of radioactive waste again. What a toolbox. Oh yeah, it does hold more, doesn't it? The other one only holded like 3. This holds 6. Anyway, we're going to end it here, but there was a reason I wanted these. Because now, it gives you enough to make a bench, but it doesn't sort of say where. Okay, there's a plug there, so could I... If I put this here, for the time being, okay, so that allows us to plug in there, and then what I can now do is I can put this down wherever we are, and then plug that, make sure that's set to alpha. There's our portal. And now we have instant access to our base from anywhere I want to be. So I'm probably going to use this one as some type of waypoint system. So I'll carry it around with me, and when I get someplace that I'm thinking, okay, this looks interesting, or where I need to be, pop it down, and then I can get access to the base. Like right now, I could go... What did I have in my... What did I have on me that was there? Healing suitcase. I can come back. I could drop off all the stuff that was on me, so I don't have that on me, and just instantly go back to where I was. I don't have to keep worrying about having a full thing. Same if I'm getting hungry or tired, just instantly go back, grab food, go sleep. It's just going to make my life a lot easier if I can get instant access to the base while I'm out exploring. But on that note, I think we can call it an end for the day. We've got a few new bits of gear. The atomizer, lovely laser weapon, best one in the game I'd say. The nuke vac, which, while we haven't tested it, we will be able to sort of suck up grenades and fling them back at enemies. You actually need some pre-ups, jeez. Let's quickly do that while I'm going through our little recap. So yeah, we've got Deatomizer, Nuke Vac. We've also now got the laser pistol. So always going to have a weapon on us now, because that has, yeah, it has a laser battery, has to be charged by a laser collector, but it's a little bit more powerful, and we can reload it by just cranking it. New knife, obviously, because you always need a new knife. Could probably make a base whose whole purpose is just being a portal hub. You can, and that is the best thing about it. It used to be during early access that you could go to tags and you could actually write your own tags in there. So you could say, okay, this one's going to be train, go to the train, put another one down, name it train. And they would link because they're the same name. Now you only have the whole something alphabet. I never remember what it's called. But you have this whole alphabet, so you do have 26 tags. So if you wanted, you could make 27 teleporters, have one in your base, spread the other 26 out, and just change the tags. Say swap the vial for Lucky Potato. If anything, I'd probably swap the Dangling Gravity Cube, because I don't use that as... I shouldn't really be using that as much. I'm not too happy with jumping higher. So, if anything, I'd probably swap those two out. Because at least if I got the vial on, like, the flashlight on here recharges, my headlight recharges, everything recharges while I'm not using it. I think tags was one of the things they were improving under the roadmap. Possibly. If they are, wonderful. I have seen the roadmap, and looking at the stuff that they've got on there, I would love to see it. Because there is a lot of stuff on that roadmap that I would love. But I'm actually just bringing it up on a different thing. But like, if we're going to go through it, it's community update number 3, autumn of 2025. And yeah, improved tags. Improved teleporter tags as a quality of life. Armor durability indicators. Better trader behavior. That would be nice. Some skill perks. So from the sounds of that, they're going to be filling in some of these gaps. Maybe. So we're going to be getting some stuff. You tend to carry the cube in inventory for times when extra jumping is needed. And I also carry jetpack, usually use both at the same time. Using both at the same time is probably the best thing, because then you can get that higher jump and then use the jetpack on the peak. You know, maybe they'll move out of the way. Possibly, maybe they will. I'm interested in this battery charging crate for new storage. Because if that's something like that, I mean, you could literally just have a crate, throw all of your rechargeable stuff in there and be like, yeah, that's going to be ready for later. I love the bit they have sort of blacked out here. Something bench. Put Grayson out of a job. That's got to be an ammunitions bench for making ammo. And I would love that. It says it's got here exercise equipment, bettering your body. Not sure what that could entail. It's got more farmables, mushrooms and more. With shadow berries, please. Yes, I would love to be able to farm the mushrooms. Again, I've got spots here ready for some more stuff. I could probably even bring them out and have the farm go another row or another 2 here. If I wanted. So more farmables would be nice. It's got weapon improvements, and this is actually going back on the oh, you can charge batteries by exercising. They went over it in the video that came with the roadmap. I haven't actually looked at the video. I've only looked at the roadmap picture. My stuff that I'm actually looking forward to the most is this DLC Homeworld Temple of Stone. Really want to see what new homeworlds they bring out. Because then they've got the next one for winter 2025. And that's Homeworld Winter Cabin. And again, it's got new plantables there. Portal World, ISO 126. No idea what that could be, but again, the snowman next to it could be something. They've got Mystery Crossover of Spring 2026. Everything's blacked out, but it's like deal signed yet. Don't know. Like like Summer 2026 DLC, new sector something facility. It's like Homeworld's blacked out again. New enemies, traders, recipes. 3 update with multi-quest system, boats, pets, brewing. This is what I want to see. This is probably going to make... This is one of the best crafting games I've ever played. Sort of thing. And to see this roadmap with so much stuff on it already. It's sort of like I really want to see how far they go. But anyway, that's enough of me ranting about that. I'm going to head off. Thank you all for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will hope to be back again soon. Unfortunately, my schedule is getting a bit clogged up again, so my streams won't be as frequent like they have been. The reason this one took me so long to get back to is because, again, I was playing some new games and having a blast with them. So, unfortunately, when I have a blast with something, I lose track of time. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all again soon. Laters.